Teacher Talking Sports here, and over the past month, I've been doing MLB Mount Rushmores, in which I attempt to name the four best players in each franchise's history. Well, I went in alphabetical order, and yesterday I did the last team, the Washington Nationals. So I did all 30 teams, four best players in each franchise history. So in today's video, we are going to take those 30 Mount Rushmores and give them a power ranking. So ranking who is the best Mount Rushmore out of the 30 teams, who's the worst, and the 28 teams in between. For these Mount Rushmores, I am only including how they did with that particular team. So, for example, off the top of my head, Diamondbacks at Paul Goldschmidt. I'm not going to include his stats with the Cardinals, what he's done with the Cardinals to perhaps advance the Diamondbacks higher. They have Randy Johnson as well, only including his time with the Diamondbacks, not the Mariners or any other team. So let's get into it. And also, let me mention that I'm considering each iteration of the team. So the Nationals, they have the Montreal Expos with them as well. The Minnesota Twins have the Washington Senators, so on and so forth. I'm just going to name the players on each one. I'm not going to get into details. I will include in the description below all the links. I have them in a playlist to the MLB Mount Rushmores. Go check them out. Subscribe. Yeah, anyhow, let's get into it. We're going to go in descending order from worst to best MLB Mount Rushmores. Let's get started. Alright, so you already know I'm not biased because my favorite team is the Miami Marlins, and look why I have in last place. So 30th, the Marlins, Miguel Cabrera, Hanley Ramirez, Giancarlo Stanton, Dontrelle Willis. 29th, Rays, Carl Crawford, Evan Longoria, David Price, Ben Zobrist. 28th, Royals, George Brett, Amos Otis, Salvador Perez, Brett Saberhagen. 27th, Angels, Chuck Finley, Nolan Ryan, Tim Salmon, and Mike Trout. 26th, Rockies, Nolan Arenado, Todd Helton, Troy Tulowitzki, Larry Walker. 25th, Rangers, Adrian Beltre, Juan Gonzalez, Rafael Palmeiro, Ivan Pudge Rodriguez. 24th, Blue Jays, Roberto Alomar, Carlos Delgado, Roy Halladay, Dave Stieb. 23rd, Diamondbacks, Paul Goldschmidt, Luis Gonzalez, Randy Johnson, Kurt Schilling. 22nd, Mets, Jacob deGrom, Dwight Gooden, Tom Seaver, David Wright. 21st, Brewers, Ryan Braun, Cecil Cooper, Paul Molitor, Robin Yount. 20th, Padres, Tony Gwynn, Trevor Hoffman, Jake Peavy, Dave Winfield. 19th, Astros, Jose Altuve, Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, Roy Oswalt. Number 18, White Sox, Luke Appling, Eddie Collins, Frank Thomas, Ed Walsh. 17th, Nationals, Gary Carter, Andre Dawson, Tim Raines, Max Scherzer. 16th, Cubs, Cap Anson, Ernie Banks, Ryan Sandberg, Sammy Sosa. So that's the bottom half. Here's the top half. Guardians, Bob Feller, Nap LaJoy, Tris Speaker, Jim Tomei. 14th, Mariners, Ken Griffey Jr., Felix Hernandez, Edgar Martinez, Ichiro Suzuki. 13th, Phillies, Steve Carlton, Robin Roberts, Mike Schmidt, Chase Utley. 12th, Athletics, Jimmy Fox, Lefty Grove, Ricky Henderson, Mark McGuire. 11th, Twins, Rod Carew, Walter Johnson, Harmon Killebrew, Kirby Puckett. 10th, Orioles, Eddie Murray, Jim Palmer, Brooks Robinson, Cal Ripken Jr. 9th, Pirates, Roberto Clemente, Willie Stargell, Hannes Wagner, Paul Wainer. 8th, Tigers, Miguel Cabrera, Ty Cobb, Hank Greenberg, Al Kaline. 7th, Dodgers, Clayton Kershaw, Sandy Koufax, Jackie Robinson, Duke Snyder. 6th, Reds, Johnny Bench, Joe Morgan, Frank Robinson, Pete Rose. And for the top 5, we have Red Sox, Roger Clemens, Pedro Martinez, Ted Williams, Carl Yastrzemski. 4th, Braves, Hank Aaron, Greg Maddux, Eddie Matthews, Warren Spahn. Third, Cardinals, Bob Gibson, Rogers Hornsby, Stan Musial, Albert Pujols. Second, Giants, Barry Bonds, Christy Mathewson, Willie Mays, Mel Ott. Number one, the New York Yankees, Joe DiMaggio, Lou Gehrig, Mickey Mantle, and Babe Ruth. So that is the power rankings for the MLB Mount Rushmores that I've been doing over the past month. Of course, some teams had an advantage. They've had a much longer history, obviously. All these teams named here have had a much longer history than, let's say, the Tampa Bay Rays, Arizona Diamondbacks, Miami Marlins, Colorado Rockies, teams like that. But yes, by their four best players, in my opinion, in franchise history, this is how I would power rank them. So that is about it for the Mount Rushmore series of the MLB. I plan on doing the other sports, NBA, NFL, during their off seasons, but I could change my mind and do them earlier. As I mentioned in the description, I will put the link to all the MLB Mount Rushmores I've done. Go see your favorite team. You just see who I've included on each team's Mount Rushmore. Go to a specific team. Let me know in the comments why I should have included someone that I did not include. Again, I only considered their exploits with that particular team. But thank you for those of you who've watched this series, who have watched one video, who've watched them all. Greatly appreciated. Spent a lot of time doing this, had a lot of fun with it. Did a lot of research as well. Hit that subscribe, make your boy feel appreciated. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.